There are 25,000 miles of rural roads in Pennsylvania. How are they all maintained? I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Robert Maiden. He's Executive Director of the Pennsylvania Association of Conservation Districts. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, let's talk a little bit about rural roads. Many of these roads are actually dirt and gravel roads, but they're heavily traveled in certain parts of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a very important part of the rural economy for transportation, for the economy, for just getting to work, getting to school, and for the farming community, move their tractors around to get to other farms, etc. So they're very important.
And since the 1990s, there's been a program called Pennsylvania's Dirt and Gravel Roads Program. What's the purpose of the program?
The purpose of the program is to upgrade the roads. So since 1997, it was created with the hard work of the Pennsylvania Trout Unlimited in the General Assembly, and it provides $5 million a year. $1 million goes to DCNR to work on their dirt and gravel roads, and then $4 million go to the conservation districts to work on dirt and gravel roads statewide. And we consider dirt and gravel roads pollution sites because it's exactly what they are. And we upgrade those roads to prevent the pollution and improve the roads so folks can travel on them.
So that's one component of it related to environmental issues when it comes to local roadways and the maintenance of these roadways. But it's also related to commerce and travel between communities.
Absolutely. It's vital. I grew up in the country. It's not just driving up to your hunting cab. This is getting to work. This is getting to school. This is moving goods around in these communities. These roads in rural Pennsylvania are critical. They are their highways, so to speak, and you need to have them at a certain quality so cars and vehicles at certain weights can travel over them. And there's also a very interesting perspective. They're also a little dangerous. Cars can spin out, etc., and folks can go off the road. So this can improve the quality of the road, so it can improve safety as well. So it's a real win-win-win-win.
So we talked about environmental issues and safety issues and transporting goods and services back and forth, but you also work with local municipalities. Many of these projects are actually done by people within the local communities, but these aren't necessarily state roads we're talking about. We're talking about a lot of local roads.
Right, absolutely, Robert. That's a great point. So the conservation districts work with the local municipalities. Together we work to improve the road. So it's a really great relationship that where conservation districts are also allowed to improve and teach these municipalities how roads are supposed to be upgraded. So they take this knowledge and they expand that to other roads, and they also match it. So local municipalities do in-kind match, which boosts the economy, boosts the projects, and it's a real win-win for that as well.
And you mentioned that there's a $5 million annual appropriation for rural roads, but let's talk a little bit about potential expansion of this program and additional funding.
Yeah, it's great. So Senate Bill 1, introduced by Senator John Rafferty, the comprehensive transportation package, is up for hopefully a vote in the fall here at the legislature, and they've moved or proposed to move from $5 million annually to $35 million annually for the Dirt and Gravel Roads program. So it's a great leap, and we have to thank Senator Rafferty, Senator Yaw, Representative Pyle, and the governor's office for making this really big investment from $5 million to $35 million.
And when we talk about a $5 million annual investment in these roads, what does that mean in terms of the volume of projects you're able to complete?
That's about 200 projects a year, and there's right now 14,200 sites identified as pollution sites or dirt and gravel roads that need to be improved. So we got a long way to go, and even at $35 million, that's about 1,200 projects a year. So we got a distance to go, and that money will put a big chunk into that.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thank you.
We've been talking with Robert Maiden, Executive Director of the Pennsylvania Association of Conservation Districts. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Newsmakers.